Are you ready to make 2025 the year your dreams come true? Your dream life isn't just waiting for someday, it's waiting for you to claim it today. If you're ready to align your energy, set powerful intentions, and finally step into the luxury and purpose that you deserve, this is for you. In this video, I'll guide you step by step through the process of creating a vision board that aligns with your vision and goals and works backed by the science of gratitude and the power of the law of attraction. I'm Dawn M. Rivers, and I empower ambitious women to create clarity, purpose, and luxury in their lives through transformative coaching and proven frameworks. Not sure where to begin? That's okay. Take my Awaken Woman Archetype quiz to give you a personalized path. And then that way we can work together to making 2025 the year that your dreams come true. So first, let's talk about visualization. Visualization works by engaging your neural pathways, creating like a mental rehearsal of success. When you visualize achieving the goal, your brain activates the same region as if you were physically performing the action. Research shows visualization improves focus, motivation, and confidence by enhancing the brain's reticular activation system, or RAS. The RAS filters your attention, helping you notice opportunities aligned with your vision. By combining clear imagery with positive emotions, visualization primes your mind for action and makes success more likely. So let me tell you a story. My best friend Jasmine has demonstrated the process of visualization for me and has showed me how the law of attraction can work every single time you visualize something you work. Have you heard of car karma? Well, my best friend Jasmine has it on lock. Every single time we go out to eat, she will get a parking spot somewhere close to the restaurant. If we go to a venue to see a concert or an event, it's close to the door. If we go to the park, it's close to the entrance of the park. Wherever we go, she has car karma. She can visualize the spot that she wants and she gets it. Let me tell you how it works. Last summer, we were going out to lunch. I got there first. I was like, oh my gosh, I got a spot. Yay, I got a spot. A few seconds later, she pulled up right in front of the door. I thought my spot was good, but her spot was perfect. We got inside. I was like, you cannot believe this. I got a really good spot. And she says, I know. I gave it to you. You gave it to me? What does that mean? She said a thought bubble popped up in her head of this spot for the car, and it said, give it to Dawn. Whoa, give it to me? She said, yep, I gave it to you. You're welcome. You gotta be kidding me. She said, no, I always visualize and plan my spot. I claim my spot in front of the door of wherever we're going, and then when I pull up, it's there. This time, I was planning my spot. I heard something say, give it to Dawn. I was like, no, Jasmine, you don't get it. She said, yeah, I do. I gave it to you. She was like, I wanted to give it to you. And I think because she was obedient, because she was grateful for getting these spots, she's always thankful for the spot. She doesn't just think, oh yeah, it's always going to happen. She says, thank you for the spot. God, through the universe, said, give it to Dawn. She needs it today. She was obedient right away. She gave up the spot that she envisioned and pulled up and had an even better spot. Just imagine that. The first time I made a vision board, things started to change and happen for me within 3 weeks of designing the vision board. It was January 2014, and I had never made a vision board, but I was ready to make some changes in my life. I thought about how I wanted to design it. I planned my vision board into 4 quadrants: love, life, business, and travel. So travel was the first quadrant I really needed to have happen. I needed a new passport because my mom had invited me to go with her to Cancun for a few days. She was going for a whole month in February, and I was going to get some days off from work, and I needed a new passport. But you know how long it takes to get a passport changed, right? It could take months. I made my vision board, and I was like, I really wanted somebody to share this with, somebody to work on this with, because I never had tried it before, and this was a whole new thing. So I was like, how can I make this work? Now, a few years before this, one of my good friends had a party and invited all these people over. It was like a pajama party. It was so much fun. We had a really good time, and I met this woman named Felicia, and we kept in touch. Felicia posted that she was going to have a vision board party. Oh, I want to come. She was like, come on. I said, I've already designed my vision board. She said, don't worry about it. Come on. She bought all the supplies. She had poster boards, she had tape, magazines, glue, scissors, stickers, and we had a party. We had food and drinks. People were cutting and designing and creating their vision boards. After we designed them, we would stand up, tell what our vision board was about, a theme, how we designed it, what we wanted to have happen. And she said, how can we either support you or hold you accountable? I stood up. I said my 4 quadrants, and one of the big things I really wanted to have was to get my passport back so I can go to Cancun for 5 days with my mom in February. I made my vision board. I said what I wanted, and within 3 weeks, in 3 weeks' time, my passport came back. I bought my ticket. A couple more weeks after that, I was down in Cancun with my mom. I read a book by Dan Sullivan. He said it is okay to ask for what you want. Now, this was mind-blowing to me because usually we feel like we can't ask for what we want. That's being selfish. There are people who need things, and I want to say, this is what I want. I put that into practice. I started saying, when I get here, I want a parking spot. I want there to be the thing that I'm going to buy. I want the line to be fast. I just started to say what I want as a test, right? If you do a park and ride on the way to work, you take the train from this park and ride down to wherever your business is that you work at. Say, as you're driving, I want a spot right by the shelter. When I get out of my car, I want the train to come within minutes of me getting into the shelter. Then I want the train to have a smooth ride all the way to downtown with as few stops as possible. Just try that and see what happens. Start building small little tests for yourself so you know that the law of attraction works. Visualize your spot. Visualize a train coming down. Visualize it smoothly and effortlessly going to work with no issue and see what happens, and then be grateful. You can even say, I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. Practice loving your life and being grateful every single day, opening a space for God to send to you what you want and need through the universe directly to you. Are you ready to begin designing your vision board? Part 2, supplies and prep. Here's your supply list: a heavy-duty poster board, markers, maybe crayons, fun sparkly pens, magazines, scissors, glue, tape, sprinkles, appliques, maybe some stickers, just to get started, because you'll know what you'll need. If you don't want to make a physical vision board, you can make a digital one like I did here. I use Canva. It's one of my favorite apps. It already has some frames in there. You can just search for some vision boards or mood boards and you can put your own pictures in there. So this is the one that I just did for my 2025. It's my computer's screen, my background, and on my phone as well. I get to see it every single day. Or if you are a Pinterester and you love to pin different pictures, you can make a vision board using your pins on your Pinterest account. If you do have a printer or access to one, you can download, print different images, pictures, or graphics to use for your vision board. In order to prep your vision board, you need to write down your vision. Get your favorite journal or a new notebook, your favorite pen, and begin free writing. Just write and write and write. Before I start writing, I usually have a good night's sleep. First thing in the morning, I grab my journal and I begin to write. If that doesn't work for you, figure out another time in your day. I like to be hydrated, well rested. Maybe sometimes I light an incense or candle. My senses are calm. Maybe take a few deep breaths. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. That's called a square breath. Think of a square as you're inhaling up one side of the square, that's 4 breaths. You hold it at the top for 4 breaths. You exhale down the other side of the square for 4 breaths, and you hold it on the bottom. Do that 4 times, it will settle your nervous system. As you're writing, tap into your feelings. How will you feel about your vision coming to pass? Go deeper and explore your 5 senses as they relate to your vision. What does this new experience look like? Can you see the details, the colors, the images, places, new things? What does it sound like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Do you hear anything? Are there birds? Is it the breeze off the trees? Think about who is in this vision with you and their role in your vision. Are there family members? Are there coworkers or colleagues? Who's in the vision with you? Being thorough is key. Write down as many details as possible. Being thorough is key. Get very specific and detailed. Write down as many details as you can. Part 3, this is my favorite part, setting intentions for 2025. While you're writing your vision, think of these 6 zones: health, career, relationships, finance, personal growth, and fun. Don't rush the writing process. Take your time to really write, to develop your vision. Give yourself a time that the vision needs to happen. So put a date on it. Be specific with your goals so you're clear and realistic. Think of the action that you need to take for your vision to start moving. Here's an example. Maybe you want to make a quilt for your loved one, your grandchildren, your niece, your godchild by the end of this year, by Christmas or the holiday season. You have about 11 months. You got to start planning. Talk to the parent or guardian of this child. See what their favorite colors are. If they have a theme, if they like sports or other hobby, you can incorporate it into the quilt's design. Maybe you need to take a class or join a quilters club. Watch videos or get a mentor. Read books and books and books. Practice on a small scale. Get supplies. Compare shop. Make a budget. Learn how long it will take. Create a calendar to track your time so you stay on task and you get this done by Christmas or the holiday season. As you have done this in your brainstorming, you see what you need to put on your vision board. The vision board should reflect the goal of having this quilt done by Christmas or the holidays. And you have all the things that you need to put in place in order for this vision to come true. Part 4. Creating the vision board, a step-by-step process. 1, sort through magazines or images that resonate with your goal. 2, include words, affirmations, or phrases that inspire you. 3, arrange the images and sort them on the board by themes. If we're looking at budgeting for our quilt, we have themes of money, supplies, a calculator. Then have fun. You get stickers or appliques or other things you can add to your vision board. Part 5, activating the vision board with the law of attraction. I like making vision boards based on a theme. I like everything based on a theme. It makes things easier for me to understand, remember, and to share. We have educated Ella. She wants to go back to school, make more money, pay off some bills, invest more in her savings, and then start to travel. What does she need to do for her vision board? Visit colleges, apply to colleges, get financial assistance, books, textbooks, laptop, home office, library, lecture halls, professors, support from family and friends, childcare, pay raises, more money, new job, new city, healthcare, savings account, investments, vacation. She can find images that are related to all of those key ideas to help her theme of being the educated Ella she wants so she can make more money on her job. Next will be creating an affirmation that goes with the theme for your vision board. Or you can create a sankopa, which is a personal vow that you can use that is tied to your theme. Here's an example for educated Ella. I am thriving in my dream job. Or I have a college degree that provides me a satisfying career that pays me well and all my financial needs are met. But part of this is gratitude. When we're grateful, the law of attraction works on our behalf. There's so much science behind gratitude, but we're not going to talk about this now. Have you ever given somebody a gift and they didn't say thank you? Do you want to continue to give them gifts? Probably not. The way that I see it, the more that we thank God, the more God will send our way. When God is giving us gifts, we're not thankful, we're complaining, we're ungrateful, we're sad, upset, confused, and we have low vibration, the roadway gets blocked. It's like having debris, rubble, potholes in the road, and it's not a smooth ride to get to you. When God is trying to send you all of these gifts through this highway called the universe and it's blocked, it's going to take time to get to you. When we're grateful, the potholes are filled in, the lanes are marked, it's free of debris, and here comes the gift rolling down the highway swiftly towards us because we've removed all the obstacles and we made the path smooth directly to us. Part 6. Keeping the momentum. You want to revisit your ideas as often as possible. Look at your vision board. Say your sankopa or your affirmation daily. This is what I suggest. Write down a summary of everything that you wrote in your journal. Print it out, frame it, or at least post it on the wall so you can see it every day. Record that summary on your phone so you can listen to it every day. Set a timer on your phone to remind you to listen, and as you're listening, you're reading the paper, you're reciting it at the same time. An accountability partner will be so helpful on this journey. Remember when I talked about how I went to the vision board party and we all shared our visions and Felicia was our accountability person? Get somebody you can check in with. Tell them what your vision is, what you have planned, your goals and your timeline, and they can say, how's it going with that quilt? They might say, hey, educated Ella, where are we on track to getting this degree? Have you visited colleges? Have you put in your application? Did you fill out your financial aid papers? Now that the vision board is complete, frame it or hang it somewhere you can see it every day. Look at every single quadrant and get into the feeling of, I love my life. I'm so happy with my life. So happy for my life. The more that you create this energy, your vibration will raise up. You will vibrate higher. You'll come closer and closer to the things that you desire because you won't have to reach very high. You'll already be up there with it. This is something that I like to do. I like to write down my goals, my affirmations on my bathroom mirror. As I'm getting ready, brushing my teeth, washing my face, I see my goals right there on my mirror. I might say them out loud or just read them in my head as I'm getting ready. What can you do to improve that roadway, that highway? Remember that gratitude way? This is where you get your miracles, your messages, and your meaningful connections. Ask yourself these questions. Have I been doing my part? Do I need to forgive somebody or ask for forgiveness? Do I need to repay someone? Do I owe a debt? Do I need to get my finances together? Do I need to create a stronger boundary in a relationship with someone who caused me pain, stress, or trauma? Do I need to stop blaming others and take responsibility for my own life choices and decisions? Am I the problem? I hope this was helpful. I had fun making this video for you. Your dreams for 2025 are waiting for you. Now it's your turn to manifest them. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more manifestation tips. What's one big goal you're adding to your vision board? Let me know in the comments below.